This video covers everything we did in class today on Tuesday, February 22nd. Today, we were mostly focused on solving an expression using the distributive property. I'm going to have absent students focus on activity 3 and the practice, which this video will introduce. On page 2 of ClassKick, which you should have open so you can follow along, you'll see a table that outlines the process of using the distributive property. Here's an example. In column 1, which is here, I have 5 times 98. In column 2, you can see that instead of 98, I have 100 minus 2. I know that since 100 minus 2 is in parentheses, I'm subtracting before I multiply, which means I'm multiplying 5 times 98, because I would subtract 100 minus 2 first. Now, what the distributive property allows us to do is to distribute or give 5 to both terms in the expression. For example, I can multiply 5 times 100, and I can multiply 5 times 2. Then I'll rewrite my expression as 5 times 100.
Anthony, come to the front office for dismissal. Anthony Hampton, please come to the front office for dismissal. Thank you.
I'll rewrite my expression as 5 times 100 minus 5 minus 2. Because I've taken 5, distributed it to both terms, but left my subtraction symbol in place. You can see that in column 4, they've simplified 500 times 100 to 500 and 5 times 2 to 10 for a final answer of 490. You would do the same exact thing in this row. You know that you have 33 times 10 plus 2. And so you can distribute your 33 to 10 and your 33 to 2 to rewrite your expression as 33 times 10 plus 33 times 2. In the next row, things get a little bit more tricky because this time we need to ourselves create the expression with parentheses. Something, parentheses, something minus something will be equivalent to the expression we have here. I can tell by looking at my expression in column 3, I'm focused on this entry here, that I'm multiplying both of my terms times 3. I know that to be true because both 10 and 4 are being multiplied by 3. And so I have a 3 on the outside of my parentheses. I'm giving my 3 or distributing my 3 to 2 terms here, a 10 and a 4. And so inside of my parentheses, I have 10 minus 4. 3 times 10 minus 4. And I would complete the rest of the table entries in a similar way. The final value, and in column 1, I know I'm multiplying 3 times 6. You have all the information you need to complete the entire table. There's a little bit more of it completed in the class notes that are posted in today's folder, but the last few rows will really be up to you. You can go ahead and pause this video to work on slide 2, or you can watch to the end of the video and then complete your work. On slide 3, you'll see a summary of today's lesson that just reviews the distributive property and everything I've discussed here. On slides 4 and 5, you'll see more practice on the distributive property. For example, in question 1, it wants you to rewrite the expression using the distributive property. You'd be giving your 4 to your x and giving your 4 to your 2. And so you would end up with 4 times x, or 4x, plus 4 times 2. If you have any questions about today's lesson, please make sure you send me an email. There's also an exit ticket and homework that's posted in today's folder.